What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Kaspa today, KAS USD. It is the 30th day of June, and here we are up about 13% this week, sitting at 3.14 cents, up 3.8% on the day. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. Kaspa doing a completely Kaspa-like thing, which is moving up while the rest of the market's moving down. Definitely moves to the beat of its own drum. You do have this. I mean, it's for now. It's almost like a double bottom. I don't think it'll be a true double bottom. You never know. By the way, this is validated as a double bottom once you get above these highs here. Until then, it's completely possible that we're just working our way down. This is just some standard volatility. It's another lower high, in this series of lower highs that you'll be forming on your way down, maybe. But it looks good for now. Let's look at Kaspa maybe through the lens of a exchange that has some volume on it. We'll look at the short term stuff and then we'll zoom back out for the longer term minded stuff. 1 hour time frame here. Looking at this bad boy, 3.14 cents. A lot of volume. A lot of volume coming in. Well, I say a lot of volume. It's probably not that much volume, but relatively speaking, it's decent. Compared to the average that we're seeing. RSI looks good. Stochastics look good. The MACD is also pretty bullish here, guys. Not bad. You had a little false cross. You were dying. You were killing your bullish momentum off, and now it's actually building. It looks good. Looks pretty good. You have a bit of a flat top. You're getting some volume here, and you're not really pushing anywhere. Ooh, I guess that's not good, to be fair. Getting the volume in here, and you're not pushing. You're wicking. That isn't encouraging, but we're on Kraken. I don't know how reliable the volume is on Kraken. It's such a small exchange. It's one of the bigger crypto exchanges in the world, but it's still a very small exchange. You got the golden ratio. Yeah, you look good. You do look good, but maybe you find some resistance here. Maybe you do, because you're right at that golden ratio. You're getting a little bit of volume. You're not going anywhere. Overbought on the RSI. You bounced on the overbought zone. You didn't really get much of a push. Stochastics, MACD. You've had your push. Maybe come back, consolidate back to this area here, 2.94 cents to find support, if not at least 3 cents, somewhere just a little bit lower. Find support and then see if you want to rally higher. If you do get a 4 hour time frame to close below 2.94 cents, I'd say that your rally's over. This was just a lower high, and you're probably working your way down. You've reset all of your indicators, so you're more than capable from this point here to go lower. You absolutely are. But if things go well, you do find support at 2.94 cents to 3 cents, somewhere in that range. You have a chance of moving up higher. If you do move up higher, I mean, again, you've got a double bottom appearance right now. Maybe you go to this golden ratio. Maybe you go to 3.4 cents, 3.6 cents. You get above here, that would be interesting. Getting above 4 cents, 4.2 cents would be interesting. I say 4.2 because that's where this high is. I guess it's like 4.22, whatever. Getting above there would be interesting because then you have a double bottom that plays out. And I mean, you're going to be going up to 4 cents, 4.6 cents, maybe even higher than that. I mean, you could see some serious recovery up to like 6 cents or more. I don't think it'd be the end of the bear market by any chance, but you could see some exciting stuff. Kaspa does throw some excitement here and there on its journey down. You have a little bit of bullish divergence that's played out already. See, it's stuff like this that makes me bearish. You got the higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price. You're getting this move up, but not that much volume, relatively speaking. Stochastics look all right, but you're almost at the overbought zone. It's a point to reject. The MACD overall is bearish. I mean, there's more bad things than there are good things right now. And this is the point at which we should shift to the long-term stuff. What I will say is you're still in a downtrend. I was going to say something nice about moving sideways here, but actually I don't think it matters. Because you've moved sideways before in a more volatile range. This range is just less volatile. All this was volatility because there's more interest in Kaspa, but still more interest in selling. Volatility here is lesser because there's probably less interest in Kaspa. People are buying the latest meme coin or buying more of their long-term bags like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Bitcoin Cash, baby. I know there's a lot of long-term Kaspa holders, but a lot of you guys who are here right now, you are here up here. You already bought. You're not a long-term holder because you're buying here. You're a long-term holder because you've been a long-term holder. You're a long-term holder because you've been a long-term holder, right? there's not too much new vested interest in Kaspa, at least not right now. And I would assume, the only thing really that's going to drive that is price pumping. That's it. Everybody can say, no, they need to come out with this, man. Whenever this drops, whenever the next big fundamental shift happens, blah, blah, blah. Now, I mean, that's great. It's a good narrative. It helps build things. Don't get me wrong. But what really matters is price action. I mean, it's a popularity contest. And the cool kid pumps the price. That's just how it is. You want to be the cool kid, you got to see some price action, and you're not really seeing any of it right now. So again, I actually really don't trust this pump too much. I think you will probably come back down. You look at this from a high to a low. You're right at 382. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, you probably do come back down. There's a chance that you move up, right? If you hold, what was it, 2.9 cents, 2.94 cents? There's a chance. You get above 4.2 cents. I think that there's a real chance that you could see some prices that are a little bit more exciting than what we've seen over the past few months, but I'm not holding my breath over that. I mean, think about it though, right? If this is a double bottom, you do get above these highs, you go all the way up here and you find resistance here, what does that form? That forms potentially an inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? If you come all the way up here, you've got your head and shoulders right there. That could be promising for the future. And then on top of that, again, you get your right shoulder to form here. You're still in this kind of consolidation phase while simultaneously breaking out of this downtrend. And that's kind of nice, along with a bullish pattern. There's a chance, I don't believe that it's happening. There's a chance that you could be at a low for your bear market for Kaspa. The chance is really provided because of this potential double bottom, which has a chance, but I still think you're going to go lower. I really think the probabilities to the downside. I wouldn't hold my breath over that at all. But also, more largely, I think because you've been in such a long-term downtrend already. And Kaspa does move to the beat of its own drum. It can move up while the rest of the market's in a bear market. We've seen other coins like Hyperliquid, Zcash that are not in bear markets, right? And there's other coins too outside of that. I'm trying to think of other coins. What, Venice AI? There's other coins too, but they're in their own little bull markets. They're outside the market. Kaspa can definitely do that as well, and it has before. So I mean, it's all possible. But I wouldn't hold my breath over it. I do think inevitably Kaspa will go lower. And as I've said since the all-time highs, I love Kaspa. I think it's a great project. I want to invest in it. I just don't want to invest in it here. I don't want to invest in it here. Give me down toward 1 cent and even below 1 cent, then we'll talk. I'll probably start to DCA sometime below 2 cents, but we're almost there. We're almost there, and it probably happens by the end of the year. But for now, we'll see what we got. My thoughts, again, just to make it really concise and clear, because I know I threw a lot at you guys here. The thought is this is just a lower high. You have a chance to move higher, but you got to hold above 2.94 cents if I remember correctly. You got to hold above there, and then try your best to move higher. I mean, that doesn't promise that you're going to see higher highs here, but if you can close the day above 4.2 cents, then likely you are going somewhere above 6 cents. And then we could talk about it from there if it's being exciting. But really, I'm expecting nothing exciting from this. I think it's a lower high. Maybe you get above this trend line, whatever. I still don't think that's exciting enough. The exciting thing is at 4.2 cents or higher, you're probably working your way down inevitably over the weeks, over the months, to prices that are below 2 cents and maybe even below 1 cent. Take care. Hit the like button. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.